Going to Rome Point today. It's February 16th. A foot of snow out there, 32 degrees. There will be some ice on Bissel Cove, Rome Point, and I'm going to try to catch some clams. Made it here to Bissel Cove, Rome Point. My favorite changing rock, which is usually a few feet off the ground, but now it's buried in a few feet of snow. And the real tricky part is that that might look like snow, but that's sheets of ice that are angled, and it's almost impossible to walk on. So I'm gonna have to traverse from here to there on my tush, doing a crab crawl. And then head out to the middle and other side and see what I can get. Gonna go for steamers, soft shell clams. That's my first goal. And then if I don't get enough of those, then I'll just stick up some little neck hard shell clams, which should be plentiful this time of year. They do tend to be deeper, so that's where the shovel comes into play. I can dig down into the mud, get deeper, and then rake out the clams. Okay, here we go. This is the Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management map of where you can clam at Bissel Cove. Everything to the right that you see of the red grid lines is Bissel Cove, and you can clam there. Check the regulations before you go at the website, but I have never seen it change in 15 years. So why would I do this? Come here in the freezing cold? Well, in the summertime, there'd be a few hundred people here. Now it's just me and the seagulls and some clams. So I'm out in the center sandbar, and this summer I met a guy named Mark who was down here, and he had seen one of my videos and wanted to get steamers, but he wasn't sure where to get them. Mark, right here, which is here on this sandbar, and then I've had a lot of luck just across on that sandbar on that side. Now I thought I'd be the only one that does this in the winter, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those holes are where people have been clamming here recently. Is the tidal will cover those over in just a few cycles. So yeah, it's been well picked, but I do see a lot of holes, trapezoidal, elliptical holes. So this would be a good place to dig. So I got a hole, and the hole's big enough that I can put my feet in it, and that's nice because it helps your back if you don't have to lean over quite as far. So the purpose here now is just I'm going to dig down, and as the walls cave in, I'm going to look for the steamers to be on the side walls and sometimes floating in the water. I got 2 already. Well, I actually got a bunch of clams, and then 2 of those are pretty big steamers. One just fell in my, just caved in. Sometimes there's been a lot of juveniles, which is a good thing. I'm trying to save as many as I can. I don't want to kill them. So when I see a juvenile, I put them in a little hole on the side, bury them in the mud, and yeah, gonna keep going. Just an update. I couldn't find my normal tools, so Shelly, I'm sorry, I stole your spoon. And I stole the grill thing for pulling it at the bottom so that it caves in. It just caved in behind me. There's a clam there. All right, back to work. So it took me about a half hour already. I'm really slow today, but I don't mind because you have to be patient. But I wanted to show you what I've done here is I've got this hole and I'm kind of sitting in it. And as you dig deeper, the walls cave in. And these are all juvenile. Can't keep them, they gotta be 2 inches. There are thousands in this hole right now. So I'm putting them in a side hole and I'm reburying them when I can. But if you come around to this side, there's a juvenile. Put him in the hole. But next to him, that is gonna be tasty. So they're vertical, they sit in the sand, they piss on you. If you saw that, he just pissed on me with his pseudopoda. And that's where they live. And that, oh, he pissed again. Some people in Maryland, they call them pissers, piss clams. Because when you're walking on the ground, and their foot's at the top of the surface, they all piss and squirt straight up. So he goes with the good pile, which is somewhere under here. Another good point is they float. So as they cave in, they should float to the surface. So watch around on the surface. And you might find some there. And look at all these juveniles. 1, 2, 3 juveniles in the saving hole. Oh, this is a good one. All right, just 2 inches. He'll just make it. Back to work. Beautiful Rhode Point, Bissel Cove, Rhode Island. So that wasn't the best hole. Maybe I got 6 and 20 clams, hard shells. Normally I would head home, but I'm gonna try one more spot over there and see if I can do better. Looks like it's a little less picked, so there might be some open spots. I'll give it a shot. So I have a PSA. As you're about to leave your hole, the hole works itself. As the water fills in, the sides fall down. I'm about to leave, and because I wasn't getting anything, and then I look down, and as the walls have been falling down, there's 1, 2, 3. There's a couple. Oh, and they're good. And that's gonna be delicious. Yeah, so after your hole is you're abandoning it, take another peek, because there's gonna be another one, or there might be some floating. And again, millions, well, thousands of these juveniles every rake. So that's good for the future, that there are just juveniles everywhere. At Rhode Point, Bissel Cove. And unlike other channels, I'll tell you where they are. Here and there. And then again, as I'm about to leave, there's a floater. Remember how I said they float? So take a look in the water afterwards and you'll see them floating sometimes. Another PSA. As I was cleaning up my hole, they just kept floating to the surface, and I kept finding more, and I decided to stay here and not leave. But I'm gonna get a couple here, and then this is the mother lode right there. Maybe I'm too far out, but actually, I got fooled. It's one that's been eaten and killed. All right, so still work your holes after they're finished, and you might get a few more. So this guy's got a sleepy foot. I don't know if he's alive or not, but what's gonna happen when I touch it? Oh boy. No, he's just kind of tired. Just kind of tired. And that's the surprising thing is, I saw that huge foot. I thought he was a keeper, but he's not quite 2 inches. Shell to shell, so gotta go back. A few more people enjoying Rhode Point. I came across this pretty cool thing I wanted to show you. It's the hole again, still on the same hole, but that pseudopoda. Where is this? Right there, pseudopoda. Oh, and he pissed all over me. Heading home now from Rhode Point, Bissel Cove, North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Ice clamming is the new official sport.